Hi guys, welcome back to another video where I'll show you how I make these scrumptious, delicious tostones from green plantain, and join me till the end. Also, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell, and guys, these are so delicious. Like, I can't wait to share with you how I prepare these. And you know, there's two kinds, the ones that are flat and the ones in the cup. Okay, the cup ones there. So guys, I'm going to be working with these plantains here, but I think I won't work with, I won't use this one. This is a bit ripe, but you want to be using green plantains, right? Plantains not too green though, that is hard to peel. Like this is fine with, you know, a little bit of a yellow peeking out, but you want them green. And then I'm going to be using this as my equipment, this, a knife, and you know, fork, spatula to turn, and also baking paper to crush the green plantain. And some people call them tostones. So I'm going to peel these plantains and then put them to fry. I'm going to put some oil in the pot. And I use a small pot, guys, because you know, big pot is going to take up too much more oil, and I want the oil at a certain level. So I'm using a small pot because I don't need to be using all that oil. So small pot with more oil is better for me. So guys, I'm just going to cut the tip off the, you know, the ends of these plantains. And then I'm going to put some oil on my hands because I don't want my hands to get stainy, you know. So for the tostones you need fried, you know, you need green plantain. And I'm going to make some, you know, flat crushed plantain and some in the shape of, you know, as a tostone. I'm going to use this to make the shape. So the pot is eating, and then I'm going to put some oil on my hand here. And I don't like to feel the stain on my hand. You're washing it with soap and it won't come off. Rub it up, and then I'm gonna turn the heat up high enough to start frying, and that's much as the amount of oil I put. If I need more oil, I may add a bit more oil, but you know, because of plantains you just cut them and they're round as is, then you have to. So I wash the plantains, you know, killing the skin, and then now I'm gonna go here and peel it. So for, you know, purpose of peeling and easier peeling, I did not want to be preparing plantains that were so green. Like you saw how green these plantains are. So I'm not gonna peel them ahead of time. I'm just gonna peel and fry at the same time, because so I'm gonna cut these in 3. I don't want them too small. Put them in 3, and then because I don't want them to oxidize, they're going into the fry pot. The pot is not even that hot. Let me turn it up. And I think I can. I don't want them to oxidize, you know. So I'm gonna peel one more. And then those, I won't peel them until they're ready to go in. So, you know, just core your plantain. Same way you would peel your green banana. And see, this plantain is not so hard to peel because it's not so, like, you know, green as these bananas over here. When they're so green, then they're hard to, you know, you have to push your finger in between there and See, if I did not put the oil on my hand, the plantain would be like so black all over. And my oil wasn't ready, guys. Let's get in there. Yep. And turn it up to the max. And then you turn, you know, let them fry and turn. So I turn it up to the max, and if the pot is too hot, then, you know, you turn it down a bit. And let them fry. And then after I fry them, then I'm going to crush them, and then, you know, I'm going to put some of them into this to get the shape of a cup. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing, frying the plantains. Transfer them to this. And then I'm gonna crush them. And also, guys, I have an egg that I'm gonna, you know, scramble an egg and just make it my breakfast. And this Vienna sausage, I won't use all of it. I just have some. I won't use that actually. I have two here, Vienna sausage, that I'll fry up. Maybe if I change my mind, I use this, but I don't need a lot, so I'll just show you the, you know, the can that it's in. Yeah, and watch your plantains, don't let them burn, and then you turn them. And I have two more here, so I already did two, and I have two more plantains left to go. So you're not using ripe plantains, right, guys? Green plantains. I suppose the greener the better, but you know, if it's not so green, like in hard green, then it's easier for them to peel. And that's what I'm doing, frying them. You want these plantains to burn? Let me turn the burner down. Because, guys, if you move away from the stove, it's like the stove senses that you're gone and everything starts burning. I don't know if it's your body heat, it doesn't feel, but trust me, it's for real. You move away and you come back, everything starts burning. So, you know, when you're by the stove cooking, it's good to stay put. Okay, guys, so I'm not gonna let them brown too much because they're gonna get a second frying, right? So I'm gonna take them out at this point, so this is not the final. And I'm gonna put the second batch in. Let them cool a bit, and then let them cool a bit. There's the plantain over there, and then I crush them. So let me turn the burner down because I don't want the stove to start smoking. And then, you know, the other one, I peel it here. I mean, pour the plantain. I like this one. Take a look at it, guys. Take a look at the plantain I'm using. So when you need to try, you know, the type of plantain won't give you a headache to peel. And you see my hands are not black because of the stain. You put oil on your hands. And guys, it's so hot outside for the month of May. Like, usually it doesn't get hot until summery weather. We don't get it until sun, and then you cut it this size until June, but and then you fry. Yep, that size, not too small, right? And not too big. And be careful, guys, not to get your finger in the oil. Burn it. So I have one more plantain. I'm gonna do the same and that. So guys, for the strong back punch, you would be, you know, cooking the plantain in the skin and using all this blended. So the video before this one, that's a punch I made, but I made it with green bananas, but I did cook the skin, the peel. I call it the skin, but it's a peel. Yeah, and then I blended it and I drank it. And trust me guys, it did something for me. So guys, now I like the feelings of my hands. I wash them free from the stain and the oil on my hand. Right, because I no longer have to peel, so yeah, and that's what's going on there. So I'm gonna fry those. I'll show you the crushing stage. It's time to crush because these over here are cooling a bit, not too cold, and then I'm gonna crush them. Crush the cooler ones first. So guys, I'm gonna remove the second batch here now. I turn the stove off because, you know, so guys, I'm gonna be working with a piece of parchment paper that size. You know, I fold it in half to crush. And then, you know, let them cool a bit, your plantains cool a bit. Let me zoom in. And then I'm going to put, you know, one of the cool piece onto the parchment paper, and, you know, you cover it up and crush it. Not too flat, a bit flatter. Yeah, so we used to call these crushed green plantains, and yeah, sometimes we put salt, but I'm gonna put it back in the oil after you crush it. You put it back in the oil to fry it. Sometimes we sprinkle salt on top, but I don't really like salt, so personally I never put salt, or if I'm even putting salt, just a little bit. And these are called Tostones. You can have them with like ackee and saltfish, you know, or cabbage, steamed cabbage or callaloo. And that's how we did it. But then I'm seeing that other people are, you know, making shapes out of them that I never used to do in Jamaica. So what they do is put one or maybe two, but I'll put one first into this. I think they put parchment paper, but I won't put parchment paper in the first one, and then they crush it. You know, crush it to get a shape like a cup. Yeah, we crush it. And I hope this won't stick, guys. Yep. And there it is, the shape of a cup, right? So I think I kind of like the shape when they're shaping cups. And sometimes they put, like, if you have two small ones, you can put one here and one there, and, you know, put it in. And you can put a piece of parchment paper at the bottom if you want, so that, you know, it won't squeeze out there. Or maybe I'm crushing it too much, squeezing it too much. Yeah. And then you get your cups where you can put your, I think I have to squeeze this more because it's too. You can put you know, I'm gonna scramble egg. I can put my scrambled egg on the inside, and I kind of like these ones, so that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, and be careful not to break. Oh my god, guys, you see what happened? Look, so that was a double one. Anyway, yeah, so then you can crush them. With your hands, or maybe if you want to put a bottle on top. as well as you can put a piece of parchment paper on the inside, you know, because of the holes. Put a piece of parchment paper because of the holes. I'll put it into this and then put it into that. Or maybe I should go this way. No, I think I'll go this way. Sideways. And then you crush it. You squeeze it together. The lemon juice. So because of the holes in the bottom, the first one I didn't, when I demonstrated, I didn't put the parchment paper, but let's see which one is better. I think it's best to use the parchment paper, right? Or whichever you're comfortable with. I think I'd rather crush it without the parchment paper, and then I'm just gonna put these in the oil, right? So the rest of them will be done in the lemon squeezer here. And then I will put them in the oil a bit, let them fry for, you know, a couple of minutes, because they're pretty done already, pretty much done fry. And then serve. Yep, so however you want to do them, if you want to crush them or put them in this lemon juicer. So guys, I'm just giving them a second fry. You know, don't fry them too much because they're already done after you crush them. You fry them a bit, and I'm gonna turn it, and then you serve. So you have to be careful not to get them to break on you guys. Yeah guys, you give them a second fry and be careful not to break them, right? So they're already cooked somewhat, so you're just gonna give it some color. And these ones with the cup, you have to be careful. And then you serve. And these were good to remove. So I turn them, guys, the ones in the cup a bit. There they are. Oh, it's sliding. There they are. I'm gonna remove this. So guys, sometimes, you know, it's not your fault, but you just have to be careful how you handle the Tostones, because these ones, you know, you notice these ones are cracked, like they fall apart, so you have to be careful. And I'm not sure if it's the state in which the plantain is in. But this one, you know, yeah, I won't present those, but these ones I was careful in handling. So yeah, I like the cup ones, so I made both shapes, the crushed one and the ones that is cupped, and that's a cup turned upside down, so you can see. So then I'm going to scramble my egg and cook up my sausage. So I don't want so much oil, you know, so just a little bit of oil. So guys, if I'm off camera, this is how I scramble my egg, right? I'm not sure if you put milk in yours or whatever, but just a dash of salt is what I put, and some black pepper. Let me turn up the stove some more. I don't like to use that type of material, guys, in the pot because it makes too much noise, especially when I'm on camera. I'll turn the burner down because I don't like to stick. Yeah, and that's what I do. I scramble my egg. I just only need one. Just to show you. Put anything you want in your tostone. If you want to make, you know, chicken wings or whatever you want to serve it with. And then for the sausage, guys, I'm not going to make too much sausage. I don't think I'm going to open up. The video is mainly about the tostones, right? But I'm just showing you what I'm preparing with it. It's this sausage here, but I won't open the can. I'm just going to use the 2 pieces that's left over. And I rinse them off and dry them so they don't splatter. You cut them, you can cut these sausage in round shapes, the great Vienna sausage, or long. Whatever shape you want to put them in, cut them. And that's all I do. Put a little piece of tomato and, you know, black pepper. And I like when I put a little bit of seasoning salt, so just a dash of any seasoning salt, and then that's my water boiling for tea. So that, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, okay? Share the video with anyone you think would be interested in seeing these videos. And feel free to, you know, leave a comment. I like when you comment. And also, if there's anything you'd like to see me make, you know, put it in the comment section. So I'm going to turn this off because I don't want it to dry out. So I put the all-purpose seasoning to give a bit of saltiness. The choice is yours, you know, if you want to. If you decide to prepare this, you don't have to put anything salty. And as I said, that's what sausage, the Vienna sausage. And this one is in chicken broth. So guys, there they are, still warm and hot. Guys, there they are. The tostones are still hot, and I'm about to taste it for you to see. And that's my scrambled egg and the great Vienna sausage all cooked up, ready for breakfast. And this is delicious, guys. With the guys, I hope you did watch till the end the strong back punch that I made with green banana, including the skin, including the peel, everything all blended up. Okay, like that would go good with this, but I'm gonna have some tea instead, some Horlicks. So guys, here's my Horlicks tea. I'm gonna be drinking it, and I'm gonna taste this for you to see. And these Tostones, guys, vegans, can make them with whatever vegan oil or butter they want to fry them with. See, that's a cooked one. Cheers. Egg and sausage. You can put anything as your filling. See how the color? You know, when you make them. It's good, guys. So that's a cooked one, and then the other one, you know, the flat one, is like this, and then you will put the egg or the sausage on top. The flat one. You can have it with meat, any meat you want to enjoy, bacon, whatever. And these are so good, honestly. When we used to make them in Jamaica, we make them flat, and my aunt used to put like a little salt on top, but I never really liked it with the salt. So guys, thank you for joining me in another video, and I'll see you in the next one. And stay hydrated, okay guys, because it's very hot outside. And I appreciate you being here once more.